Wake that up.
LA's #1 hip-hop morning show is Nick Cannon Mornings on Power 106.
All right, y'all, it is Nick Cannon Radio going all the way up. I got my brother in the building having a close conversation with me right here, man. I'm truly a fan of this dude, not only of his music, but of his major moves that he do throughout the game. A real one. 10 toes down, straight certified all the way. Beyond Bulletproof is out now. Mozzy, what's good?
Man, you already know, talking about it, King, my dude, fella, brother. I'm just excited, man, excited. New album just dropped. We up.
Yeah, man. Now, what song you the most excited about, or what part of the project that got you the most lit?
I be telling people every day it's a new song. Every day I got a new favorite. It's crazy. But Unethical and Deceitful, Off the Dribble, that's the first song on there. When he yanked, it's tweaky, it's different. I just blacked out on there. So that's one of my favorites. And then, of course, you got I Ain't Perfect with Blast. He did his Dougie on the hook, soulful, one of them criers, something the nigga could really just vibe to. It's meaning.
Facts. Now, you also did something pretty dope this time around. I had to commend to where you had the opportunity. You partnered with the Bell Project, and even like you made the album available for incarcerated individuals. Man, tell me about that.
Straight up, shout out the Bell Project. You know, they tapped into what I got going on, and I just backed them, got behind them, and everything they doing. Free to Gangland, Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
But and then, you know, we made the music Off the Dribble available for the level 4, the top tiers, and everybody who behind the walls, just based on that. Them is like, that's my biggest fan base. If you was to ask me, them the ones who really like soulfully, spiritually function with my music and do something to them. I get a lot of response from people that say, I got done doing 7 and your music got me through, or you know, I just know how it is when you behind the walls, man, and you find somebody that you can really tap into.
Yeah.
And they can help, you know what I'm saying, me better your time. So, you know, I had to make that JPay, put that on JPay for the Gangland.
Yeah, not only is that amazing marketing, but a lot of people tend to forget about our brothers and sisters that are behind these walls incarcerated, and to know that your music touches them in a way, going through some of the hardest things they've probably ever gone through. That got to say something for your artistry right there, man, to know like you got real ones holding you down that's facing some, you know, some severity in life that a lot of us don't really know about. We out here focusing on Instagram and getting new clothes and all that type of stuff, where they facing some real issues, and to know that you that person that they can rely on to get them through day to day, man, that says a lot about your artistry.
For sure. Appreciate that. The album alone, Bulletproof, Beyond Bulletproof. Bulletproof is that behind the wall slang. You know, that's what we tell each other when we love you dearly.
Yeah.
Bulletproof love, Teflon love. And so, you know, I'm indicating it's beyond bulletproof. And you know, that's the ones that I'm aiming towards. It's my targeted audience. It's based on the unforgotten, the overlooked, the ones we unconsciously stiff for them. So you already know we just going to the root.
Man, and a lot of people don't know, man, like your intellectual level is on a whole nother plateau than most. And I mean, anybody who's a fan and can hear it in your music, but to even your entrepreneurial efforts and the way you release your music, man, you got to be commended. Like I said, even the marketing to be able to promote to the people behind the walls. But then at the same time, like, your fans been rocking with you from day one. You do it in an unorthodox way. Was that just something you kind of stumbled upon, or just like these street tactics that you apply to music? Like, where's the Mozzy formula come from?
Nah, it's just I say it's just genuinely how I operate, man. Internally, I just feel like, you know, these really my people, and these the ones that's overlooked. The whole purpose of accomplishing this dream was so I can find ways to put niggas on and give back, or, you know, just uplift anybody that's, I'm saying, in my circumference. And so it just come natural, man. I'm considerate. I'm considerate and thoughtful of others that's, you know, that function with me. And I find ways to reciprocate the love. When I see it's love being dished out from, you know, this society, I got to find ways to reciprocate it and run it back. So that was a way.
One time for the one time. So what about this quarantine life, man? How's it holding up for you?
I love it. I'm in love with quarantining. It's crazy. Ain't no traffic outside. You know what I'm saying, man? I ain't got a ticket from the police in a minute now. It's I get to spend a lot of time with the girly face gang. I got 2 little girls, so
yeah.
I've been tapped in with the girly face gang heavy. And just a lot of things that matter really don't matter, such as materialistic items.
Yeah.
I ain't been looking at no Gucci, Louis, no new car or nothing. I've been chilling. Everything is essentials. Yeah. So I ain't mad at this time. I embrace it and look at the positives within it. First and foremost, but I like to send a condolence to everybody that that experienced tragedy through this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's a real conversation right there. Now I gotta ask you, man. You been staying out of trouble? You all that type of stuff.
Out of trouble. I'm out of trouble, man. I've been Gucci and Gabbana. I'm legitimate. I got $1 million operation I gotta run, man, and I can't run it behind the walls.
Yeah, that's real, man. We need you out here. One, just to keep making some of this hot music you've been making, but also just as a leader in the community, man, just to see what you've done with your career and how you've changed your life and now doing, so many positive things, man. What do you hold that attest to? Did the music save you or just did you just get a little bit more mature?
I think it combination of both. A combination of both. Of course, the music saved me, just based on that it gave me, financial stability. Yeah. And that alone, once you get to juggling chicken, it changed your mind frame and your state of mind, So I think that for sure played a big part, and maturity.
Yeah.
Sure, knowing what to do with the money and, knowing what type of moves to make and, how to better myself and just, maneuvering out of situations where it could get spunky, where it could get ugly.
Yeah.
And, moving to LA, I think that was one of my biggest
decisions.
Yeah, straight up. So just stuff like that.
Man, that's real. Well, I'm glad you staying out of trouble because I need you in a couple of these feature films on these TV projects.
Throw me the alley-oop, brother.
We got something coming that we gonna cook up for sure. Y'all definitely gonna see Mozzy on that big screen, that small screen, all of that. We getting it up. Hey, man, and like you said, that Beyond Bulletproof is out now. We got to throw to a record. That's when we break records on Nick Cannon Radio. Which one should we play?
I think we should play that I Ain't Perfect. I Ain't Perfect featuring Blast.
Yeah, let's get to that right here on Nick Cannon Radio. It's Nick Cannon Radio, rocking with my dude Mozzy one time. Going up, that Beyond Bulletproof is out now, going crazy. Yo, now I done gave you all the accolades, told you how much of a fan I am. And it's crazy because usually I have on my Bulletproof vest, but it's in the car right now.
I was expecting you to have, you know what I'm saying?
It's in the car right now.
That's your quarantine man.
All of that is in the whip.
All right.
But we are shooting from the hip right now. It's called the Firing Squad. Rapid fire questions. They intellectual questions, philosophical, psychological. I know you can handle this. You up on your smarts. So we gonna kick it off the right way and do it how we always do it. Starting off with that Nico Machiavelli study where it's about fear and love. They said there's only 2 emotions and everything stems from these 2 emotions, fear and love. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what does Mozzy want to be known as? Feared or loved?
Loved, off the dribble, love. That's what Beyond Bulletproof. It's an album that, to love one unconditionally. So love, I just feel like I can get more accomplished with love than fear.
Yeah, there it is. And speaking of fears, what's Mozzy's greatest fear?
Greatest fear, disappointing the family. Being a disappointment to the family. Falling on my face, man, and, not being there to raise my children.
I heard that. We're going to lighten it up real quick. Favorite movie of all time?
Menace to Society.
Ooh.
Kane and O-Dog. Yeah. Love them to death.
All day.
Man, that's that movie alone.
I'll tell you, I got that O-Dog character for you. I got him for you.
You got that.
I got him for you. The 2020 version. I got a role for you.
Yeah, straight up.
All right. Best piece of advice Mozzy's ever received?
Keep everything in order. A dope fiend told me that. I told him, give me some news and reviews you can use. He said, keep everything in order. And, That's what I've been doing my whole life, man. Is just keep everything in order, and it's been working for me.
There it is. There it is. Worst piece of advice you've ever received.
Never listen to a broke
Say
broke individual. Yeah, never listen to a broke individual, man. I feel like broke people got a lot of good game to offer, man. But due to the fact that they down on their luck and they broke, you know what I'm saying? We tend to overlook it.
And they be having some real talk. They be having some real game.
For sure.
Now, what's Mozzy's best bar ever spit? What's your favorite bar?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, but I have to go with the sleepwalking hook. One up top, Aki, something stocky, in a choppy, fat Wally for Brodowski, off of Oxy, Betty mopping, pull, full wacky, vision cloudy, sleepwalking. Pull, wacky, vision cloudy, sleepwalking.
There it is. That's real game right there. Now, what's your guilty pleasure? Mozzy's guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Oh no, let me see. Getting high.
Yeah, I was about to say smoking up.
Yeah, getting high, just getting indulgent.
Yeah. Mozzy's, I'm going to say probably worst job you ever had.
The worst job I ever had, throwing newspapers. I was a kid throwing newspapers with my auntie now.
You was a paper boy?
Paper boy.
Up early.
Early, like what I think it was like, well, we used to get up at like 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Over there, wrap the papers up, you know what I'm saying, duct tape them together, put them in the bag, and then, you know, and then the days it was raining, we still had to get the job done, and I actually got into it, you know what I'm saying, with some gang members. You feel me? During that time, it was
during
crazy.
that time. Wow. Yeah. That street life is real, even trying to chase the paper.
Yeah.
All right, most prized possession. Mozzy's most prized possession.
Girly face game. Off the dribble. That's the 2 little girls.
Yeah. Understood. All right, you on an island. You only can take 3 items with you. You stranded. What you taking?
Stranded on an island. 3 items. Woo! Woo! You want? All right, I'm gonna say 3 items.
Yeah.
All right, a microphone.
Okay.
A computer.
Right.
And then anything and whatever goes in between them to connect it.
Go give us that heat still, even on the island.
Cooking. I got the cook on the island.
All right. Now we gonna go like this. One album that you could listen to for the rest of your life. You only get one album. What's that album?
One album.
Yeah.
What's that boy album called? My boy Anthony Hamilton.
Okay, you gonna go real soulful on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Anthony Hamilton because it's, you know, I forget the album called, but
the one with Charlene on it.
Charlene on it. Charlene on it. Wow. Yeah, that album, man, just based on it. That's the album my grandmother was in love with. She took me to his concert. You know, during this time, I was an activated gang member, and I didn't want to go to his concert. She took me there. I fell in love with his music, fell in love with that particular album, and it just reminded me so much of her and so many memories, so I run with that album.
That's strong right there. Now, that kind of leads me to this next question. Like, clearly you got a whole bunch of fans. People go crazy at your shows and stuff. Who were you, like, the biggest fan of, or that you fanned out when you got an opportunity to finally meet them? Like, and you, like, you know, you didn't keep your gangster all the way together when you met somebody.
Damn.
Did you ever fan out for anybody?
Damn. That's hard. That's hard, bro. I ain't because I still ain't got to meet the people.
I was about to say you probably ain't met. Like, who would you like to meet? That.
Hey, but I was messed up in the head when I met the Nick Cannon dude. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was stunned. I was kind of thrown off, like, oh. But
hey, we family now though, so it ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, brother, straight up. But now it's a couple people I fanned out for, man. I remember my hand was shaking when I met YFN Lucci.
Oh, word?
That's my brother.
I was about to say, that's your people.
Yeah, but I came home from jail, and I was slapping his music crazy.
Yeah.
And I really, you know, it resonated with me.
Yeah.
And then I went to Atlanta, seen him in the mall. And I'm like, nigga, I pushed up on him, gangland. You know, I'm one of them fellas where I'm from. We got the lock in, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And then, I took the photo with him, but then my bro wanted to take a photo. So while I take bro photo, I'm holding it. I can't even keep my hand straight. My hand vibrating, you hear me?
Over Lucci, that's hilarious.
It wasn't really over no, like, the fan. It was more just like the excitement. Like,
like
nigga,
I'm this close to it.
Yeah, like, nigga, I function with your you don't even know. Like,
right.
nigga, I go crazy, but like I know I don't even rock with people word for word.
That's love.
Nah, yeah, it's, you know, it's been a couple people though, man. It be love.
Yeah, nah, and obviously I've seen your fans go crazy for you in that same fashion, man. Seen you rock arenas, have people just word for word knowing all of your joints. When I'd have to say we got to get to it. Who inspired you? Mozzy's top 5.
Who inspired me? Tupac, Off the Dribble.
Is that the number 1?
Number 1. You gotta give it to Pac, Off the Top.
All right, so then 4 more. Give me 4 more. Favorite rappers.
Lil Wayne.
Ooh, that's major.
DMX.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna.
Yo, so you got a top 5 of gangsters.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Master P.
Ooh.
P.
That's strong. One more.
One more. Man, who inspired me? I gotta find that dude.
Somebody from. Well, I guess you got some Cali. You pockets Cali heavy.
You know what? I hate to say this, bro, but I'd be a hater if I ain't act like Blood inspired me though. Lil Bow Wow.
Oh, why not? Why?
I be a hater, bro. You know, hey, you know, I was we around the same age, right? So when he was 15, 14 rapping, I was 15, 14 rapping. And that was the person who, you know, I compare myself like,
yeah.
Nigga, if I'm doper than him, nigga, I should be on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
there, you know, it is.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a top 5 right there. We going all the way in. That's crazy, man. I'm with one of my favorites in the game right now, Mozzy on Nick Cannon Radio. We turning all the way up. It definitely does not stop. You can get that Beyond Bulletproof right now on all platforms.
Mandatory snatch immediately.
And you know how we do, man. We appreciate you rocking. On last question, always on Nick Cannon Radio and in the Firing Squad. When it's all said and done, we talking legacy here. What's one word that's going to describe Mozzy?
Unconditional.
Strong right there. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The unconditional.
Yeah.
My brother, Mozzy right here on Nick Cannon Radio.